So the multifamily development market right now is kind of a mess. And I think the reason why it is based on the fact that, post-COVID, the building department, for better or worse, they basically shut down. And they, um, uh, again, intent, I'm sure, was to keep everybody safe, but the post-COVID building environment has become really, really hard to manage. And just from an entitlement standpoint, if a developer wants to build something today, it is almost impossible to go into the building department and have a meeting and consult and move a process forward with a call and response type of relationship. Normally, when you're building something, there's 10,000 little questions that are going to happen organically, where you're going to say, look, here's this scenario, here's what I'd like to do. How is the city going to look favorably on this or not? And they need input to be able to make sense of how to move things forward. And oftentimes little problems can be worked out very, very quickly. So with just the ability to consult, and that process is almost non-existent today. It's almost impossible to get somebody on the phone or to meet somebody personally or just walk in and try and address a problem. Everything has to be done online. You got to book an appointment. The appointment system is fractured. And I booked an appointment the other day, and I booked it for a particular time. The city said when I could book it. I clicked that box. I got a notification the day before the inspection or the appointment, and it said that time the office will not have any inspectors available. So please go back and call back and make an appointment for another day. I'm like, well, but I used your time. I used their template and went through the brain damage of logging in and registering and doing everything necessary to make the appointment, and they still couldn't make the appointment. And so, this is the kind of nonsense that, developers are dealing with. That's just the overall framework. Is today it's impossible to just meet with somebody and get, basic problems solved. Layer into that the fact that a developer today has got to navigate this incredibly complex regulatory environment where you have the standard zoning overlay. So you've got R3 and you've got C2. Okay, so let's just take a big step back here. So you've got R3, R1, R2, R1.5, RD, and then there's there's R4 and there's C1.5. There's a whole range of things, but in the two simple, easy ones to make sense of is R3, that's multifamily, C2, that's commercial. You can do multifamily on C2, and there's R4, but that's a high density allocation. And it's only in some parts of the city. So you've got an R3, R4, and a C2, all right? And the two interact with each other, okay? So that in and of itself is its own, like a little bit of a web, okay? But that's a basic groundwork. Then you layer onto that the density bonuses that were allocated, 20 years ago for major thoroughfares and corridors. I think that's SB 35.